When I first got into the BBC, but before I got into television, I managed to take a week's leave and secure a week on Blue Peter training a producer, doing some work experience. And I followed a producer called Richard Simpkin, who was a lovely guy. And I followed him doing the planning meetings for the studios. I sat in the edit, so when he was editing some of his films, I sat while he was dubbing them, doing the sound recording. And with Blue Peter, it at the time went out live on a Monday and a Thursday afternoon. They would always rehearse the program earlier in the day as live. So on the Thursday, as they rehearsed the program as live and they finished it, the program was 3.5 minutes too long. So Lewis Bronze sat down and had a planning meeting. Lewis Bronze was the editor at the time. Had a planning meeting with his team and said, Richard, I'm sorry, but we're going to have to drop your film. It's not going to be in the program. Now, I went up to Richard afterwards and I said, aren't you upset? Your video that you spent a couple of weeks making has just gone like that. He said, no, I'm not upset. And I didn't get it. He said, no, Neil, listen. It's the best thing for the program. Blue Peter has to work in a certain time slot, and if it's in, everything's going to get rushed, it's going to get squashed, it's not going to be a great show. With the video gone, it's going to be a great show. I have to let go of my ego, my hold on that video, because the decision is the best for the program. Now that's a great piece of learning there, because often when filming things, sometimes shots that you get can be really difficult to get, or that interview with a special person might be really difficult to get. And then you sit in the edit suite and you look at it and you think, it doesn't really work. I don't think I should use it. But then the director says, yeah, but it was so difficult to get. We have to use it. No, you don't. If it doesn't work for the video, for the story, you don't use it. So that's a great bit of learning. No matter how much the effort you put in to getting something, so you're making a video and let's say you were interviewing the head of Google as a testimonial, and the head of Google is a real big coup, but actually what the guy says, or the woman, I don't even know who is the head of Google, it might be a woman, whatever they say is not relevant to your piece, you don't put it in.